John O'Regan here in Manchester, England, ahead of UFC 204. I'm stood here with UFC light heavyweight Jimi Manuwa, who's going to be fighting Ovince St. Preux on the main card this weekend. And Jimmy, let's start off with that.
What's up, John?
I'm good. I'm good.
Long time.
How do you feel about this weekend's fight?
I feel great. Weight's going good. Camp's gone wicked. I just come back from Sweden doing a great camp at All Stars, and I'm feeling great.
Cool. You look a bit bigger, and I'm told by your camp that for this one you've put some size on, and then you're looking to cut weight down, which is something you've not done before. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. But I feel good for it. I've got like 5 kilos to go. A couple of days today. Yeah, a couple of days to go. So it's nothing. I feel better for it. Because I was one of the smaller light heavyweights in the division, and that's always a disadvantage. So I just looking to capitalise on my weight, and I feel good for it.
Yeah. I've been putting weight on as well, but not really cutting so much.
That's good weight. That's good living.
I'm eating well. I'm doing all right.
Good living. That's what it's all about.
Why would you put weight on and then cut it back down rather than trying to cut down to middleweight?
Because listen, my last fight against Johnson, I come in, I weighed in 93 kilos. Yeah, I come in to the fight on fight night, I was 96 kilos, so that's only 3 kilos above what I weighed in at. So it's always a disadvantage. The guys are coming in at 100 kilos, 101, 102 kilos. So it's always an advantage being bigger.
Johnson's a big lad.
Yeah, he's a big guy. He didn't feel it in the fight, but you just go in there and fight, so you don't really notice them things and that. So but it's always a different disadvantage being smaller.
What did you make of Johnson's last performance?
Who did he fight again?
It was Teixeira.
Yeah, it was Teixeira. Yeah. What a knockout!
Yeah.
What a knockout! The uppercut and that, it was great. He just does what he does, and he's a great fighter. I'm not a fan of his, but you can't knock what he does. A knockout artist, and he does his thing. But he's in my division. I can't think I might have to fight him again one day.
Why are you not a fan?
Not like that. I don't hate on him, but he's a fucking great fighter. Yeah.
So it's not official yet, but he's likely going to fight Cormier next. Rematch, obviously. How do you think that one's going to look?
Do you know what? I don't know, man. If Cormier, he's got to do his wrestling and his wrestling take down the fence and stuff. Because if he keeps it on the feet, he can knock him out. He can definitely knock out Cormier. I know Cormier's tough and that, but Johnson's got great KO power. And that, and I reckon he can do it if he fights the right fight.
You told us a minute ago you were over in Sweden at All Stars for this fight. Yeah. I know you've been over there before. You and Alex fought, and I guess that was the start of the friendship. But what takes you? Why are you going over to All Stars and not training in London?
Because do you know what? It's just a sparring. I've got great camps over here, but not really any great top fighters to spar with. I've got good boxing spar, I've got good jiu-jitsu sparring and that, but not any MMA sparring. So I go over for them. Plus, it's the structure over there. They got the great structure, and that's what I need for my fight camp. Get up at this time and go to bed at this time, be here at this time, and train at this time and everything. So and it gets. And I'm so busy in London as well. It gets me away from all the stuff and gets me knuckled down to doing my fight camp.
And have you never been tempted to go further afield and go across to the States for a camp?
No, I get too homesick. I don't really do well far away from home and that. I hate traveling. Even going to Sweden sometimes is a bit hard because I've got the kids and the missus and the dog and everything. So it's hard.
Who do you miss most, missus, kids or dog? In order.
The dog. Yeah. But yeah, I'll get home. I'll get a lot homesick and that, and it's it's convenient for me going to Sweden. It's only 2.5 hours away, and you know, it's convenient.
Okay, let's bring it back to this weekend and wrap up. OSP. What do you think he's going to bring to the table? What's it going to look like?
Do you know what? He's a good athlete. I can't knock him. He's a good athlete. He's unorthodox, and you can't tell what he's going to do. He switches a lot and stuff, and so. But mate, skills will prevail in this fight, you know, and I believe I've got better skills than him. I believe all I've got to do is stay tight and do what I do, and that's knock him out. And that's all I've got to do. Stay tight. Stay focused throughout the fight, and the KO will come.